If you feel like you are worthy and deserving of it all, then you're right. If you feel like you're not worthy and deserving of it all, then you are also right. The reason why that is the case is because of the stories that you are feeding to your subconscious mind. Your subconscious mind is the creative power that brings about and attracts everything in your life. So whatever you're feeding it, whether it's that of abundance or lack, you're absolutely right and you absolutely will create it. So if you want to find out how to change that and how to actually create the life of abundance that you've probably always wanted to experience, then you need to watch to the end of this video. Hi everyone, my name is Matthew, and from this moment forward, I am your favorite manifestation coach. Now, I intend to show up 3 times a week, Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, to provide you the best, most informative, and practical manifestation advice and information so that you can create the life you've always wanted to and become a master manifester. So if that's something that you want in a channel, I would highly recommend that you subscribe to this one and make sure you click that bell icon so you don't miss any future videos. And if you could drop me a like and a comment on this video, it just helps the algorithm, it helps the channel grow, helps me help more people. But I really appreciate your time. Now into this video. Now, like I said, the subconscious mind is the creative power that attracts and brings about and creates the things in your reality. Many people have many different names for the subconscious mind in terms of what it does. The subconscious mind is, of course, its own thing, but the creative power, many people have different names for. Universe, source, vortex, God, subconscious mind, things of that nature. There's loads of different variations to explain the creative power. But of course, in the law of assumption community, it's typically referred to as the subconscious mind, sometimes God. This power that creates your reality is yours to dictate. Now, just because it is yours to dictate does not mean it will always work in your favor if you are not controlling it in the right way. What I mean by that is, just because it's yours to dictate doesn't mean that if you're doing absolutely terrible at dictating it, it will never give you anything bad. Think of the subconscious mind or the creative power of consciousness like electricity. It's neither negative nor positive until it is used in a certain way. It is just a power source that we must direct to benefit us by powering lights, cities, or so on, or negatively impact us, like getting shocked to death, for example. Your subconscious mind is the exact same. It is completely neutral, and it only can go off of the direction that you are feeding it. So if you are feeding it stories of, I'm not good enough, of course this kind of thing would happen to me, people don't give guys like me a chance, he will never go for a girl like me, then you are taking that neutral power source and guiding it towards shocking yourself. Then you experience those shocks, you go, oh see, this is proof I'm not good enough, this is proof that they'll never go for a guy like me or never go for a girl like me. Continuing to redirect that electricity, that subconscious power, and shocking yourself further. On the flip side, if you're like, I'm the best thing since sliced bread, they're lucky to have me, everything just comes to me, I haven't got to worry about money, then you're taking that neutral source and lighting up your house with it, powering a city with it, making it so that your phone charges so you can watch these videos right now. Hopefully you're understanding the analogy. Now, how do we actually be proactive at directing our subconscious mind? Well, your subconscious mind goes off of your thoughts, your feelings, your assumptions, your awareness, consciousness as a whole. Now, of course, your feelings are a result of your perspective. So your thoughts and your awareness and your assumptions are kind of like the overseer, and the feeling that you attach to those things is like that additional boost, so to speak. So what this takes is an understanding of your current stories, what you are currently continuously thinking, continuously feeling, continuously going back to in your mind, or what you continuously assume is going to happen. By getting an understanding of this, you'll get a clear definition as to why your energy source is being directed in the way that it is. Your subconscious mind has no way of saying no to you. It has no way of saying, I can see what you're telling me, but morally I don't like this, so I'm not going to do it. None of that. The subconscious mind is just a source of energy or creative power that with a direction has to take it in, has to push it out, or create it, or bring it in, however you would like to refer to it. When it comes to shifting these stories, it's a case of telling yourself a new one. With consistency in doing so, your subconscious mind will eventually take it in and push it out for you to experience. That's why it's very important to get an understanding of what your stories currently are, so you know why you're experiencing what you are and how you can adjust it or what to adjust going forward. So I recommend getting a notepad and pen and just jotting down a few different things about your life as a whole that you don't particularly like, and the stories that you are telling yourself regarding those things. If it's money, for example, get it down that I just always seem to live paycheck to paycheck and just about get through. If it's relationships, I always seem to find emotionally unavailable women. If it's career as a whole, I always seem to do really well in the interviews but never quite get through. If it's friendships, I have amazing friends, but I wish that they would just invite me out more. Those are some examples to get you started. Consider it. But with the areas that you wish to improve or get better at or to have a better outcome with, get down what you don't like and what stories you could be having going on in here that keep creating it. Once you've got an understanding of that, you're then going to want to create the inverse. So if it is the they'll never go for a guy like me, for example, the inverse would be, I'm always chosen by those I'm attracted to. Or I'm always chosen by people that I would love to be in a relationship with, or by people I admire, or people I desire. Of course, depending on what you wish to experience. And this is going to give you a foundation of what you're going to create going forward. With this, takes consistent redirection back to those thoughts, as though they are already happening. Because on top of not being able to say no, the subconscious mind also only works in the present moment. This is why, if you're fearing an outcome, you're thinking about it, you're attaching the feeling of fear, you often experience it because your subconscious mind thinks it's happening now. If you're thinking about something from the past, you're attaching a feeling of regret to it, you'll find those things consistently coming back up in your world because your subconscious mind assumes it's happening now. So when trying to feed your subconscious mind a new story to be able to attract a new outcome, you want to assume that it is happening now. Instead of saying, the people I'm attracted to will admire me, which makes the claim that they currently don't, keeping you in this perpetual cycle, you'll want to say, the people that I admire do admire me, or do desire me, or whatever it is, as though it is happening presently. This is going to feed your subconscious mind, the universe, vortex, source, whatever you like to refer to it as, the story that it is in your existence now, thus bringing it to you. Because it is an infinite source of energy that you direct. How you go about directing this? I recommend taking time throughout the day to sit and just get really intensely making claim, or visualizing things that show this is the case, or scripting things that show this is the case, or having inner conversations with people that are necessary to show that this is the case. Your subconscious mind, a third factor, doesn't know what is actually real. It doesn't know the difference between a thought and reality. So by just sitting there and visualizing, you're feeding that new story. By sitting there and affirming, you're feeding that new story to your subconscious mind. So I recommend about 5 to 10 minutes in the morning and at night to show your subconscious mind, hey, I'm in X experience. Whatever it is that you're wanting to experience. Feel it as though it's real. Really invest yourself in those moments as though you are in that experience right this moment. Then, as you go through your day, live life to the best of your ability and really enjoy the present moment. Remember, you get what you are. I am admired, as opposed to what you want, which is that of I want to be admired or I will be admired. So if you're living a life that you find joyful, fulfilling, happy, peaceful, and all of the things that you want to experience, that makes it easier for your subconscious mind to provide you more things that align to that. So outside of doing this conscious thinking new thoughts and redirecting your awareness toward an outcome as though it's already happening, live life to the absolute fullest so that your subconscious mind can get more of this, hey, we live a life of joy, fulfillment, happiness, peace, and so on, which makes it easier to bring more of it. When any of your desires come to mind, whether it's a negative, oh, this isn't going to happen for me because they're not interested in guys like me, or whether it's coming to mind and you're just generally thinking about it, in that moment, take the time to sit down and think, actually, no, the women that I admire admired me. The men that I'm interested in are pursuing me. The careers that I want are available to me. I'm in the career that I want, for example. And you just redirect it back to show your subconscious mind that you have that outcome each and every time it comes to mind. By doing this, you're going to be proactive with thinking these new thoughts and creating a new subconscious wiring by doing the morning and night stuff. And then you're going to be reactive, but in a positive way, by noticing what thoughts come up and redirect them back to where you wish them to go, as though you are already experiencing that outcome. And this is going to be positively reactive, showing your mind, hey, look, it is done. If you can do this, rinse, repeat, morning, night, live your life to the fullest. When it comes to mind, ensure your mind is going the right way. Each and every day, you will experience what you wish to experience. But I really hope this video has helped. I hope it's given you an understanding of the subconscious mind and how you can direct it to what you wish to experience. If you have enjoyed this video, drop me a like and a comment to let me know. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and be sure to click that bell icon. And if you need any one-to-one help to break past the barriers of your reality to create everything you've wanted to create, down below in the comment section and the description are the links to my services where I can help you directly with just that. But thank you so much for being here, and I look forward to catching you in the next one. Bye-bye.